Here at the Redcarpet TV, we've got the passion, determination to capture pictures of great moments for your maximum pleasure. Redcarpet TV, showcase of milestones. Redcarpet TV, showcase of milestones. Bringing breathtaking clips and ultimate thrills, incorporating sights and sounds of special celebration. Everywhere there is celebration, Redcarpet TV is always there. Redcarpet TV, showcase of milestones. Redcarpet TV, showcase of milestones.
Courage is not the absence of fear. It is the ability to persevere in the face of challenge. With courage, you can achieve the impossible, if only you will be courageous. Welcome again to another interesting edition on Redcarpet TV. At Redcarpet TV, we showcase the best of milestone events. My name is Bukola. Sit back and enjoy.
Redcarpet TV is richer than just a show.
Tonight's edition begins here in Lagos at the commissioning of a 5-star hotel and resort in the Beduleki area of Lagos. I'm talking of CITYMAX Hotel. When the hustle and bustle of the day takes its toll on man, a comfort zone pushes for his attention. When the daily pressure of survival stares in his face, shutting it off in a relaxed environment becomes non-negotiable. And when there is a need to pull off the toga of stress, one doesn't have to make do with whatever is available. The best is always sought out for. To many people, especially in Ibejuleki axis of Lagos, these have always been the questions begging for answers due to several bridges they would need to cross before hitting the main target. But today, the story has changed. CITYMAX Hotel has brought the answer to their doorstep. A comfort zone with compelling qualities, CITYMAX Hotel is a newly built multi-purpose hotel and resort with the sole aim of providing hospitality and convenience to arrays of people within and outside the show of the environment. Located along the busy road of Lekki-Ekpe Expressway and a few kilometers from the popular trade zone and Dangote refinery, CITYMAX, which literally means city center, is quite inviting in location, magnetic in structure, and attractive in service delivery. From the front view with a parking space that accommodates about 50 vehicles at a go, to the glittery reception that lightens the mood and gives an immediate comfort for the visitors, CITYMAX embodies an high-class hotel with an unforgettable experience. Its facilities are world-class with serene aura, comfy rooms, swimming pool, executive restaurant, 24/7 power supply, interlock compound, and corporate and courteous service providers. It is indeed a venue where comfort is assured. This, however, did not come as a surprise, considering the pedigree and standard of its founder, Olaitan Ayeni, either in corporate world, political arena, or business pursuit. Olaitan Ayeni is a man who knows his onions and can always wriggle his way into the hearts of people. He is a businessman with a Midas touch, and he has effectively brought this to bear in all his engagement. Having been in the system for almost 40 years, he knows what to give to the public, when and where exactly to give it, that will yield a lasting economic impact on the society. This is his vision, and that is the rationale behind the setting up of the magnificent edifice inaugurated on Friday, February 14th, 2020. It was on this note, friends and families rallied round him to rejoice with him on the commissioning of the hotel. The founder and some of his well-wishers shared their views about the idea.
The word CITYMAX, and you look at the logo, you will discover there is a tower. That tower signifies that we want to soar ahead of the competitors. Okay? We know, yes, there are competitors, but we are coming with a unique style. Unique style in the sense that we are personalizing our services. In other words, yes, you are coming to hotel to lodge, but we want to create an impression you are in your home, and at the same time we make the service so unique to the extent that we know the name of our customers. We provide a variety of dishes, both continental and local dishes. We've gone around, we've seen some of the things hotel within are doing, and that's why I say we are actually into the brand management of the business now. We've seen those that we consider as competitors, but all the same, we know what it takes to stabilize in the marketplace.
If you are close to him, he's a level-headed person, calculating. He doesn't do anything without knowing what he's going into. He can never fail in his business. That's one thing I assure, because like you asked me a question, why conflict of interest about establishing in Ondo State or here. He must have done the really diligent due process to know where he pays. His business can never fail because it's not extravagant, it's not bogus, and it's not a person that is loud. It's a quiet human being, so his business cannot fail. But my take is that he should continue. He should run this place as a business concern. Don't bring it as a family business. Run it efficiently the way people should run business. And I'm sure he knows that too, and it'll be well with him.
We started the construction of this place 7 years ago. That was, to be specific, 2013. We laid the foundation, and we started doing small by small at my own level. City is known everywhere. Max means center, so it means city center. When you are in this axis, this is the Bejuleki axis, you are talking of the Lekki Free Trade Zone, which is the new business hub of Lagos and Nigeria as a whole. So this place is a center. CITYMAX, that city center in the midst of Lekki Ibeju Trade Free Zone. Our selling point is the services we render. When you get in here, our staff are very amiable, very humble, welcome. You get to our rooms. It's not just that we want to sell food, we want to sell rooms. Not that one. We want to render services. And in the process of rendering services, people will pay for the services. So that is it. We are rendering good services to the people.
From the Redcarpet TV crew, we say kudos to Mr. Olaiton Ayeni and the commissioning of CITYMAX Hotel. Welcome back. We then take you to Ikere in Ekiti State, where the wife of the governor, Ewelu Bisi Adeleye Fayemi, gave out self-adopted mother, Princess Rachel Jolade Osho, a befitting burial. Tough times, they say, never last, but tough people do. That axiom was perfectly epitomized in the life of a woman, the late Princess Rachel Jolade Osho, who was undoubtedly an exemplar of the belief that destiny plays a predominant role in the life of any person. It was for this reason that on Thursday, February 6, 2020, the wife of Ekiti State Governor, Erelu Bisi Fayemi, led other well-meaning women of Ekiti State to Ikere Ekiti for the outings, the dances, and the performances of necessary rites at the passage of a woman who peacefully went home in glory as a centenarian. The story of Princess JOLADE OSHO first came to public consciousness around July 2019 in the course of advocacy activities of Erelu Bisi Fayemi for the Onje Arugbo component of the Ekiti State Social Security Scheme for the elderly. Having been discovered to be frail and abandoned in a ramshackle abode with no family member to attend to her, Bisi Fayemi took interest in her and adopted her as a mother. As Kwali's circumstance was changed for the better, as she had her residence rehabilitated with caregivers hired for her to take care of her and ensured she lacked nothing for the rest of her life. Though Mama Osho had many rough times, her life ended well as she spent her last days a happy woman. It was therefore not surprising that everyone who shone in lovely attires of orange color showed solidarity with her self-adopted daughter, Erelu Fayemi, who led everyone to the St. Andrew's Anglican Church, Agbado Quarters, Ikere Ekiti, for the funeral service to celebrate the life of this woman who lived to the ripe old age of 110. The melodious hymns from the choristers were a soothing welcome to guests who soon filled the church in no time. While showering encomiums on Bisi Fayemi and her husband, the governor of Ekiti State, Dr. Kayode Fayemi, for their lofty strides in taking care of the elderly, the vicar of the church, Reverend Canon Matthew Owabumuye, tasked everyone to emulate the worthy life which Mama Osho lived. This first led everyone in joining Mrs. Fayemi to dance and give praises to God in the Thanksgiving session. They were then prayed for. The service did not end without the choristers making it memorable with a rendition of a special song dedicated to the unforgettable memory of Mama Osho. Following the affirmation of faith and the commuters, Mama was later interred at the graveside. Born into the Akwelua compound in Okeruku quarters of Ikere Ekiti over a century ago, Mama Osho lived long enough to witness the installation of 4 kings in Ikere Kingdom. Even though she lacked material wealth, she was richly blessed with good health and a very long life. An industrious woman, she spent most of her youthful days trading in fabrics and agricultural products. Her marital life was not a fantastic one, as she lost all her children to untimely death in quick succession, and thus began the journey of agony, trauma, and stigma. Despite the excruciating pains nature and her environment inflicted on her, Mama remained a good-natured woman. To celebrate her further, guests gathered at the Garage Pavilion, Odwoja, Ikere Ekiti, for the reception, staged to entertain everyone. Under a large marquee, the party held. Starting from the drapes, the decor was glam as everything and everywhere had touches of charm. There were enough foods and drinks to go round for the pleasure of guests. It was therefore on this pleasurable note that guests stepped onto the dance floor to jig to some exciting dance steps as Jumai and a funky music band thrilled everyone to good times. Redcarpet TV spoke with some of their guests.
And now she's celebrating her death, just like a biological daughter. Erelu is so wonderful.
You know, in the olden days, our aged people would never starve. They would never lack. It was programmed inside us, inside our psyche, that as we grow, we take care of our old ones. There's a Yoruba saying, right, that says, we have always abided by that. But somewhere along the line, we just lost this mind. So it's really heartbreaking that someone like that old lady that we're celebrating today could be living in that state, that desolate state, and to show its community. So these projects, these programs are very fine, like the Oji Arugo, Arugo by Dr. Faibu. These are to take care, to provide a safety net for those who cannot take care of themselves in society and take care.
She lived a very long life. She went through some very turbulent times. But we are glad today that in her last days, God comforted her. All the things she believed had been lost. Hope, faith, humanity was restored to her. So as we lay Mama to rest now, I pray that God Almighty will accept her to his bosom. And just as I have been saying since I met her, and as I said in the church, I'd like to appeal to every single one of us to look around us very closely. There are many more like Mama JOLADE OSHO who are living in penury because they don't have any children to look after them anymore. We should not abandon them. They should not be derided. They should not be taunted or scorned. They need to be cared for. They need to be loved with whatever we have.
From the Redcarpet TV crew, we say rest in peace, Mama JOLADE OSHO, in the bosom of the Lord. And to Erelu Bisi Fayemi, we say kudos to you for playing a very vital role in the life of the deceased. And finally, we move back to Lagos at the wedding of GBADEYANKA and TOSIN ONABIYI, where the Waka Queen served it out as usual. For those who think it is over for the Waka crooner Salawatu Abeni, here was a bag of surprise coming from the stable of the gentle lady singer. On Saturday, February 15, 2020, The Waka Queen reawoke the old memory of her A-days at the traditional wedding of the daughter of Alhaji Adekunle GBADEYANKA, the younger brother of Alhaji Muritala GBADEYANKA, chairman of Muri International Television. It was a colorful fiesta of love, packaged with engaging traditional rites that sealed the conjugal deal between Adetoun Basirat GBADEYANKA and Oluwatosin Okpeyemi ONABIYI at the Shiba Event Center, Mobolaji Bank, Anthony Way, Ikeja, Lagos. Lively guests in lovely attires swarmed the mini venue where the proper engagement took place to identify with the couple and their parents. The groom's parents, Mr. Kayode and Mrs. Abosede ONABIYI from Ijebu-Ode, Ogun State, paid homage to their host and bride's parents, Alhaji Adekunle and Mrs. Iyabode GBADEYANKA, in line with the Yoruba tradition. On-air personality took the occasion to expose certain heights with litany of frenetic display and feverish presentation. Soon, intention and acceptance letters were exchanged between the parents and delivered to the appropriate quarters. The proposal letter was later read by the bride's brother, Mubarak Adeyinka. This heralded the arrival of the groom, Oluwatosin. He danced in company of his allies, straight to the point where he needed to prove his mettle as a prospective in-law. And of course, he did not disappoint. Despite the drill from the Alaga Iduro, he got the nod of his bride's families in response to his request of plucking their beautiful flower. He added for his parents to appreciate them, and like a king in the palace, he waited for his queen. Without much delay, TOUN bounced up amidst a bevy of breezy ladies, sleek, silky, and very sensational. Adetoun danced away to matrimony. But not until she got her parental blessings. She also received prayers from other members of the family. From there, she crossed to the other side, where the marital life beckoned an hour. As expected, she was unveiled by her parent in-laws and accepted into the ONABIYI clan. Finally, she moved on to a man who was already waiting in the castle. From the flashy mound of engagement items brought by the groom's family, she picked a word of God. The ring was inserted in a finger by the groom, and the deed was done. The official handing over was carried out, and the two families became one. That marked the formal joining of the couple in a traditional setting. The event later switched to an upscale reception, but this time It was at the sprawling hall of Sheba Center. Guests found their comfort under the glittery spectacle that was embellished with garland of grandeur. From the couple's gazebo to the fluffy high table and bouquet of flowers that sat on the table, the reception venue was a plush of glamour. The arrival of the groom's parents loudly announced the commencement of the reception. Not fascinated by the pull of modern music, the bride's parents, who are from Ibadan Oluyole, went down the lane of tradition with their mode of arrival. This paved way for the entrance of the latest couple, clad in their wedding attires. They cut their wedding cake amidst fireworks. Then they hit the dance floor for the romantic moment filled with flickering light and smoke screen. Soon, it was groom and mother's dance. Followed by bride and father's dance. There was shoe games that hinted on how much the couple know themselves. This later set the platform for another round of sensation between the couple. From there, Salawa Abeni mounted the stage to magnetize the arena. The couple later reappeared, but this time the bride had made an apparel switch into a reception gown, ready to party with zeal. The intermittent change of baton between Salawa Abeni and the DJ was incredible, and the guests never had a dull moment all through. While the GBADEYANKAs and their guests wrote the music of the Waka Queen. It was indeed a wedding of class, status and clout, a pointer to the pedigree of the dynamic businessman Alhaji Adekunle GBADEYANKA, who seized the occasion to measure his social weight with the array of high and mighty that graced the wedding. From the Redcarpet TV crew, we wish the newlyweds a blessed Here is where we draw the curtains on tonight's edition of the program. I hope you enjoyed it. Keep enjoying our stories as they break on our various social media platforms. Remember, with courage, you can achieve the impossible. My name is Oluwabukola. Stay courageous.